Hi everyone, I'm thilsey and welcome to episode 2 of our Horse Ranch mini-series. Jessie has just learned about their parents' ultimatum about either getting an arranged marriage or getting kicked out, and of course Jessie's not going to take either of those options, so they're texting their girlfriend right now that they have a plan for that. And of course the plan is running away, and specifically running away to Chestnut Ridge, because Jessie has just realized, well, I'm not a teenager anymore, I'm an adult, I can just go if I want to. So before their parents decide to do anything even more stupid, Jessie is just going to leave. But they will also be taking their kitten Woody with them because they just don't want to really leave them with these people. They all love animals, but Jessie just doesn't want to leave her best companion, so she'll be taking Woody, and also she'll be taking some money. Is it stealing? Yes, but I think that their parents kind of deserve it. So Jessie will be stealing 10,000 simoleons from their parents. I'm sure that they're not happy with that at all, but Jessie was not happy for their entire life pretty much, so this little sum will help with finally starting a happy life, hopefully. But the problem is 10,000 simoleons is really not enough to buy anything, to live anywhere. I know that we can technically buy this lot here, but pretend you don't see it because I really don't want to build an entire lot. That's just way too scary. I'm not a builder. Jessie currently doesn't really have anywhere to live. They ran away without thinking much about things, but that's alright. Maybe if we go to the local bar we can meet some locals and see if anyone has any advice. Oh wow, it's actually so nice here. This is my first time like loading into a lot in this world, and it's beautiful. It's so pretty. Let's try to meet some locals. So just go and introduce yourself here to Juniper. Do a howdy introduction. I am sure that Jessie has been dying to do this with someone who is not cringing and all of that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Doing that with a hat is just a little bit weird, isn't it? But I think that Jessie would be blending in here pretty quickly. You can compliment their outfit. And oh, ask about getting a horse. Yes, that is actually super important. Getting and selling horses. Horses can be purchased and sold for simoleons. We don't really have that many. We don't have a place to live. They can be rescued. Alright, that's great. And what else can we ask you, Juniper? Ask about the community. That is actually really important. Like, Juniper, do you know someone who's like offering some work or maybe looking for roommates or literally anything? Jessie doesn't want to sound desperate, but they kind of are desperate right now. We have a community board, so I need to find that and see if there is maybe anything on that. I think that should be somewhere around here. I'm not really sure though. This world is so pretty. Oh, I think I found it. So let's see. We can do some exchanging. Ranch animal info. Alright, we don't really need any of that. Ranch event. No. Maybe learn about residents. Although you are learning already by chatting with people, well, at least Jessie's getting some nice talks with people. They're not excluded or ridiculed for once, which is definitely an upgrade already on their first evening here, and they don't even have anywhere to live, but they're already so happy. Oh, and Woody is running after you. Right, I can't forget about Woody. We need to be taking care of Woody somehow. Maybe taking a kitten with her while she doesn't have a place to live was a little bit irresponsible, but honestly, I just don't want her to be that lonely. Welcome to Chestnut Ridge. Looking for the lowdown on all the best ranching and nectar making tips? These two Sims are the ones to ask. Alright, so we have this mysterious rancher and Sienna the horse girl apparently. Alright, that's good to know. I'll try to remember that. Oh, and there are actually community jobs, but they're available from 7 to 7, which is really not anytime soon, so we need somewhere to sleep. Well, there's this cute little area right next to us. Does it have a bench or anything? It doesn't really look like it. Oh, it actually is a bench here. So why don't you take a nap here, because it is like super late. So this is maybe not how Jessie imagined their first night in Chestnut Ridge, something they dreamed about their entire life, and now they're sleeping on a bench. Not quite ideal, but maybe if we get some things to do in the morning and some money to earn, things will be a little bit easier. I am a little bit concerned about this little guy because we do have some food for him, don't worry about that, but we don't have a litter box. Oh my god, he just tripped. But I am a little bit concerned. Hopefully things will be okay. Maybe it was really irresponsible to take him, but I really just didn't want to leave him. Oh, and Jessie's awake really early. I guess sleeping on a bench wasn't really that comfortable, but you are also really hungry and I don't really want to spend any money, so I don't really know what to do. Can we see? Oh yeah, there are actually people at the bar, so how about you go here with Woody so we can continue talking to the locals. You're definitely not a local here. Pretty much the only local I think is maybe leaving just now, so that is quite goofy. I still can't believe how nice this bar is. Like, look at this. This is beautiful. It's it's crazy. And she's actually talking to this celebrity that actually worked out. No way. You can flirt. No, you have a girlfriend. Let's not do that. Let's just ask about the equestrian center and see if you can find out any more info. Oh, I think that's, what's your name? What's your name? I think that Danny here is also local, so let's do some more howdy introductions. And what do we know about the center? Is the perfect place to compete or spectate? Alright, that's just a bit of entertainment, that's fine. But anyway, Jessie, let's find you a toilet here, because there surely is one somewhere. I just can't really find it. Oh, howdy there. Swing by the Hey Now Equestrian Center for the best training in town and test your horsemanship in our competitions. We're open from 7 to 7. Alright, that's good to remember. But where is the bathroom in this place? Surely it has one. No? Really? Oh no, Jessie! She's flirting with someone. Oh no, who did you just flirt with? Is it Danny? Is it Danny that you like? Oh my gosh, please don't do that to Antonia. You have bad compatibility, sadly, and you find him basic looking anyway. Don't be doing that. You have a girlfriend that I don't know if they really love each other, but I know that they definitely like each other a lot. But speaking of, we need to speak to Antonia at some point today. Oh, it's almost 8 a.m. Alright, let's just leave people here. You're flirty anyway, so that's a little bit risky. Let's just get to this board. Oh, you need the bathroom, right? I forgot completely. Let's give Woody some love because he's just been outside all day and we finally need to feed him as well before Jessie starts working. Oh my gosh, did you just put him in a bowl? Alright, let's just feed him, but that's ridiculous. Please don't bury him in food. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so funny. Oh, Hazel is calling. You want to try for another baby? You just had a baby and you want to have another one. Well, I'm not gonna stop you, so I guess try for that baby. That's exciting. But anyway, I think that Woody finished his food, so let's just put that in Jessie's inventory real quick and try to find that board again to find some work. There we go. It is here. So let's see some community jobs. You can not really do that much. You can train neighbor's horse, but you literally have like no horse riding skill. That would be her first encounter with a horse in real life. I don't think that would really go that well. You can't really train a horse when you've never even seen one. But still, let's just maybe give it a go and hope for the best. So Jessie has started training a neighbor's horse. Oh, and Woody just aged up. No way. He is such an odd looking cat, not gonna lie, but alright. Jessie is back from their odd job. They just earned 95 simoleons. They finished training the horse, which improved their horse riding skill actually, so they acquired the skill just now, which is honestly better than nothing, better than what they had. But I'm kind of thinking, since this didn't work out that well, let's at least try chatting with Antonia and letting Antonia know how things are going and that we're here. Be not really revealed that you don't have anywhere to live, because Jessie has a lot of pride and doesn't really want to tell anyone that they have some problems, but this is quite serious, and the problem now is that Antonia is insisting, oh my gosh, I want to come over and see where you live. So we either have to come up with an excuse or actually admit that we don't have anywhere to live. So instead of inviting Antonia to Jessie's house, which Jessie doesn't have, she's gonna be like, oh, why don't you just come over to like a bar or something, just like a neutral place, and we could just have a bit of fun. That sounds great as well, right? And Antonia is right here and she's actually bored, so hopefully this will improve her mood. Oh, this definitely will. And they can finally do this in public without fearing that Jessie's parents will intervene, which is such a relief. Finally. Oh no, Jessie just started stinking and Antonia's definitely gonna be questioning that. And you can also talk about getting a horse, but you're so hungry. You're literally telling Antonia how hungry you are. I think that Antonia is kind of getting the sense that something is wrong, that you're not showering, you're not eating. Like, look at that. Why are you feeling so bad? Oh, and she's talking about some kind of fear of commitment, because remember, this is actually super important. Oh, they lost that sentiment, but they had that sentiment about Antonia inviting Jessie to live at her place. So Antonia's kind of thinking, well, if you don't want to live at my place, how about we do something a little bit different? I know it seems very sudden, but Antonia offered, if you don't want to live with me and my family, how about I come over and live with you? I would really love that, so let's just try to start our life here. And my family has like a decent amount of money. They can give me something. So they could just give me like 15,000 simoleons. That's not that much. It's less than a starter home, and you have some money as well, so we can just kind of make things work. Antonia is kind of panicking because she's realizing that Jessie is in a really bad situation, but doesn't want to show the panic because she knows how Jessie's pride is, and if she turns this into a big deal, it's all just gonna be crashing down. So instead of panicking and trying to show the urgency of the situation, she's just trying to play it off lightly, like, oh, I can just get some cash and then we can just get something. It's alright, don't worry about it. Although Antonia is like super worried, but let's just transfer the money. Now we have 25,000, and that should be enough to actually go somewhere. So we have a lot more options right now. We can get this little house and this beautiful actually ranch. I don't know, I was kind of thinking this place because it's just really big and has a lot of potential, and we'll still have some money at the end, so maybe let's go here. It is a really big step. These two haven't really spent that much time together in real life. Their relationship was mostly online, but it is a very urgent situation, and Antonia is doing whatever she can to essentially keep Jessie alive at this point, because Jessie just ran away from home without anything, without any thought. But the situation was really, really bad, so I don't really blame them, but they haven't really thought things through. But Antonia is able to help, and Hazel would absolutely offer to help as well, so this kind of feels like it could happen, so it's okay. So we can finally move in, and here they are in their new home. This is just kind of crazy. It is a little bit like intense because they just started dating and now they live together, but still, let's just go inside, walk here together, and check out the house. I also really want to see it because I haven't really seen it. I just kind of approximately tried to see what would be fitting for them from the map view, but this house is so cute, and we have so much to explore in this new beautiful neighborhood. I think that this is really perfect for Jessie because it has Oasis Springs vibes, but it's not as perfectly manicured and set up and made all pretty like the neighborhood that she's been living in. So this is more natural, more, I guess, rugged in a way, and it's exactly what Jessie was after. So I think that they could be very happy here. They're having some food together with Woody. Oh no, what are you doing now? You're insulting. Oh no, I was just gonna say Antonia is trying her best not to pressure Jessie into telling her why Jessie didn't tell her about any of the problems that they've been going through. But let's apologize about that insult though, because that was a little bit harsh. But Jessie does deserve some talking to because they're keeping things a bit too much to themselves. So it is getting a little bit tense just because of how Jessie is like. But hopefully they will try to work on sharing things a little bit more with the person that they're living with now, and things are getting kind of serious. And Antonia did help Jessie a lot with trying to get this house and everything, so it's not that they owe them honesty, but it would be kind of nice. But let me just have you go to sleep for a little bit, and while Jessie is sleeping, I think I'm just gonna jump into Cass real quick because we have some new fun things to look at. So first of all, I think I want to change Jessie's aspiration, championship rider. Oh, maybe I should have done this in game so I can see the tiers. That's a little bit annoying that I actually don't know what this is about. But there is also a nectar making one, which I don't think that Jessie is really that interested in. It could be one of the ways how they make money, but it's not really what they're after. So I think I will go with this championship rider, even though it still doesn't really feel like something they will be interesting. It doesn't really feel like ranch stuff enough. It's not really that. This feels more of a just like riding as a hobby, but still, let's go for that. And now for the traits. We have two new traits. One of them is horse lover. These Sims share strong bonds with horses. They have an easier time socializing with and caring for horses than other Sims. I think that I will give her this just because it's the new pack, so I want to use the new traits. But Jessie is just an overall animal lover. It's not just horses, but just because it's like a new pack content, I'll go for that. But this is a little bit more appropriate. And another trait that we have is rancher. These Sims excel at ranch life and take pride in their work. They enjoy ranch chores and caring for their livestock. This is perfect. This describes Jessie perfectly. I don't really understand why this is a trait and not an aspiration or a lifestyle. I mean, I know why it's a lifestyle because lifestyles are locked to Snowy Escape, but this should have been an aspiration in my opinion. But still, let's just give that to Jessie. But now let's move on to Antonia. And for Antonia, I kind of want to look at the cast items because Antonia is currently not really looking like she really belongs in this lifestyle. So let's change that up. I never really saw Antonia as big of a ranch person, so I don't really know how much they'll enjoy all of this, but they really want Jessie to be happy, which I really appreciate. So I really hope that Antonia will learn to like it here. It's not that they dislike it, but it's just a little bit different to what they really ever expected. But to be fair, Antonia loves adventure, so I'm thinking that they will be just fine here. So let's just try to keep it simple like this. As I said, Antonia is not really into this lifestyle that much, but I'm sure that Jessie would be super amused to see her like this, at least in one outfit. So also let's just do this for Jessie's amusement essentially. But one more thing that Antonia is going to be doing while Jessie's asleep to surprise them and make them really happy is going to be calling the ranch animal exchange and rescue a horse. So let's see, what are the options? Are we getting any options? Are we just getting a random horse? I actually have no idea. Oh, we are getting actual options. No way. I think that Nashville is, by the looks at least, really Jessie vibe to me, but let's see the traits. So you are independent, fearful, and defiant. Oh, you're gonna be like a really tricky horse. How about no limits? Aggressive, defiant, and fearful. Oh my gosh, you're a bit of a nightmare. Truck, that is a funny name. You're needy, fearful, and a free spirit. That's really cute. You're an elderly little horse. You look really young though. You know what? I'm kind of thinking, let's go with Truck. Sure, they're an older horse, but I think that that would be kind of good because they are a little bit more peaceful and easier to take care of. I mean, elderly animals are never easier to take care of because I'm sure that they have more needs. This horse is literally needy, but still, let's try to make this old horse happy and give it a nice home. Look at Antonia trying to be the best girlfriend ever. This is absolutely crazy. Oh, we get to name the horse. I have no idea. I really don't want it to be called Truck. But if you have any horse name ideas, let me know in the comments because I would really love to take your suggestions. So I'm just gonna leave it as Truck for now. Oh my gosh, we're home with Truck. Hello, that is crazy. What do I do with you now? I'm actually like, why did I do this? New horse? What do I do with you? But Jessie probably woke up because of all that commotion, so they're gonna come here and be like, what is this sound? What is going on? Jessie is still like exhausted. They haven't really slept for that long, so they're probably just so out of it. They don't even know what's going on. But now they will see this horse who is being super rude to Antonia here. Alright, please don't be like that. But Jessie, are you excited to see a horse? You can talk to the horse. What are these little symbols? Is that bad? That looks kind of bad. You can calm the horse down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Ask the horse what's wrong. Are you unhappy that you called Truck? Oh my gosh, look at that. Jessie is a natural. That is crazy. And Antonia looks so proud of them. I can't believe how well this is going. But if you want to see how it goes in the next episode, you can click it right here. And if the next episode is not out yet, here is something to watch while you wait. See you there.